Hi, I'm Ted Santos, and I've been talking to you about the top reasons you can't find love. And today, well, I'm up to number 31. And the number 31 reason you can't find love may not be considered common sense. Common sense says you're supposed to care for your significant other. Unfortunately, many people only make clear demonstrations of care for their significant other if certain conditions are met. Each person has their own conditions. I've already made a video that addresses the fact that there's no such thing as unconditional love, not even for your children. The number 31 reason you can't find love is you don't care for the relationship. See, this is a very abstract concept. In my book, Here's Why You Can't Find Love, and here it is. You can find it on Amazon or any other place books are sold, electronic bookstores. I went into great detail about what I'm saying when I talk about caring for the relationship. I'm going to explain here. When two people come together, one and one, they make a third. I completely disrupted mathematics. 1 plus 1 equals 3. So when two people come together, the third person is an amalgamation of the two. And whatever you offer as an individual, the third person will possess the same. It will simply be a combination of the two of you. And because it is a combination of the two of you, it will care for each of you. Therefore, it's imperative that each of you is responsible for caring for that third person. So however you care for the third person is how the third person will care for each of you. Like a plant, it needs certain elements to keep it alive. If you want the plant to thrive, you'll go above and beyond average soil, water, and sunshine. There's research that says plants thrive when you speak kindly to the plant. Believe it or not, plants like music. If you feed it quality soil, it will enrich the plant to grow stronger and faster. So this is the same idea that's needed when two people come together and make a third. That third person needs to be cared for above and beyond the minimal requirements for survival. Whatever you put into that third person is exactly what you will receive in return. If only one of you provides great care for the relationship, it could survive. Most likely, it won't be as powerful as if the two of you contribute. And that could be a formula for mediocrity. In other cases, it can serve as an education for the person who does not know what they're doing. So if one person is not really that competent in a relationship and they have really other great things to offer, so one person caring for the third could educate that person so that they do know how to care for the third, and that third person becomes like a thriving plant. So if you're in a relationship, start to think about what you want that third person to be. If you're not in a relationship, this is a good time to think about what you're contributing to the third person and building as that third person that will contribute back to both of you. So what is your contribution to the third person? Are you caring for it in a way that it needs to be cared for? If that third person is not growing and developing the way you want, it may be time to sit down with your partner and discuss each of your contributions. And remember, if you play games or use manipulation, that is exactly what the third person or relationship will offer you in return. If you want love, affection, and acknowledgement, that is exactly what you will need in return. And if you want other things like care, intellectual stimulation, financial security, intelligence, adventure, spontaneity, problem solving. If you want all these other things, these are the things you want: efficient money management, if you want all these things that you want to have in a relationship, if you offer that and put it into the third person actually gives it back to you. The third person cares for you. If you just sit there and do nothing and the third person dies off, your relationship is dead. It's like the sixth sense. I see dead people. I see dead third persons that have nothing to offer because they've had nothing fed into them. So they die. So how are you going to care for that third person so that your relationship thrives in the same way that third person that is a combination of the two of you thrives? Love to hear your thoughts about this one. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining me. Share this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.